Laura, and I'm going to present Grade 9, Lesson 11. The Brave Dog. Long, long ago there was a prince. He was a famous hunter. He had a faithful dog. This dog had great strength and courage. Once the prince and his men travelled for several days on a hunting trip, and they stopped the night in a valley. One morning, the prince and his men went out to hunt deer. Before leaving, the prince told his trusted dog to take care of his baby son. He left the baby lying asleep in a cradle in his tent. Soon after the party had gone, a wild wolf came down from the hills in search of food. The wolf saw the infant in the cradle. As he was about to spring on the helpless child, the dog flung or threw himself at the wolf. The animals were evenly matched, as they were about equal in size and strength. Suddenly they crashed against the cradle and overturned it. The baby fell out of the cradle onto a thick rug. The bedcloths protected him. He lay on the floor beneath the covering sheets without waking up. The two animals continued the fight. At length the dog managed to kill the wolf. The brave dog was very tired, so he crawled wearily to the door. There he waited for the return of his master, licking his bleeding wounds. In the evening, the tired huntsman returned. The prince was surprised because his faithful dog did not rush to greet him as usual. When he looked inside the tent, he saw the overturned cradle, the heap of bedclothes on the floor, but no sign of his son. Angrily, he turned to the dog to punish him for not doing his duty. Then he saw blood on the dog's mouth and neck. Then in his haste, he did something about which he felt very sorry for the rest of his life. He killed the dog because he thought the blood on the dog's mouth was his child's blood, and that dog had killed his child. Then in the prince entered the tent, and instead of finding the dead body of his child, he found the body of the wolf. Looking around for his missing baby, he found him lying asleep, unhurt beneath the sheets. With great joy, the prince picked up the child and carried him. Suddenly, he stood still. "What have I done?" The prince cried out in sorrow, for he had killed his faithful dog. The dog had killed the wolf and saved his baby. The prince remained sad for a long time, and to mark his sorrow, he built a tomb over the place where his brave dog was buried.